Welcome to the Inside Man podcast. I'm your host, Tim Martinez. The lesson for this episode is North Star. Do you have a North Star? What is a North Star? Do you need a North Star? You know, a North Star is the brightest star in the sky, and for years, people have used it to find their way. Somewhat of a compass. The darkest moment of the night, you could look up and see the North Star and say, okay, we need to head that direction. It's your guide. So in a business context, people always say, well, define your business's North Star. What is it conceptually that we hold on to? That when the business feels like it's going off the rails, we can always come back to our North Star. Some people I've seen call this a mission. It's directional. It keeps you moving in the direction that you need to go. It's less of an endpoint, more of a direction. And everybody needs a North Star in their life. All businesses need a North Star. It's important because it not only keeps you on track, but it keeps your team on track. It keeps your employees and your management on track. It allows you to let your investors know where you're headed. But beyond all that, it keeps you from wavering. There is only one North Star. Though there's billions of stars, maybe trillions or more stars than we even know how to count. So instead of following all these different stars and going in all these different directions, you have your North Star. It brings you back home. It keeps you focused. I was having a good conversation with a buddy the other day, and we were talking about our North Stars. And the conversation moved in the direction of, if you're living your true, honest self, and you're being real with yourself, and you're not lying to yourself, and you're living in honesty, that alone is a good North Star. Because you feel it. You can tell when you're faltering or wavering, when you're going off course, personally, individually, professionally. Now this is a bit meta, and obviously you got to do the work. Sit down and hit the pen and paper. Start crafting out your North Star. So our conversation, my buddy and I was saying, well, I like to educate. I like to share information and be a resource. And as long as I'm sitting in that sweet spot, that's my North Star. Now that's a bit broad. You can define your North Star however you want to define your North Star. That's how I like to bring mine home. This way, when I'm doing things that are beyond that, if I'm just chasing money or just chasing a deal, that's not my North Star. That's not the reason why I do what I do. So what's the reason that you do what you do? What's your North Star? What brings you back? Do you know what it is? Maybe ask other people. Hey, if you were to guess what my North Star is, or based upon what you know about me, where should I be really focused? Where does it look like I'm consistently and traditionally focused? I'm fortunate. I have a wonderful wife. Her and I have these conversations at length and in depth. So it gives me focus and some validation constantly when we talk about the North Star. I find the North Star to be more an internal compass, an internal focus, an internal light that guides me. So when times get tough, times get dark, when you want to take your eye off the ball and start chasing multiple shiny balls, the shiny ball syndrome, when you want to start chasing multiple angles, multiple deals, and all these different ventures, having a good internal compass, a good North Star, and saying, okay, if I were to go down this path, it is because this guide, this light within me, it's driving me in that direction. So I challenge everyone to spend some time and know what the North Star is. Do you have a light shining in the sky that says, keep going in this direction? Now that's personally. What about your business? Does your business have a North Star? Can everybody in the organization see the North Star? Does everyone know in which direction you should be headed? If not, again, I challenge you. Make it crystal clear for yourself and your team, and keep moving in the direction of your North Star. Thanks.